Good morning, beautiful souls. If you have stumbled upon this reading, your spirit guides, guardian angels, and your higher self all have an important message that you need to hear right now. Take some time now to look at all three images on your screen. Choose the card that resonates with your energy the most and find the timestamp in the description box below for the video that corresponds with the card that you have chosen today. Good morning, pile one, and welcome to your reading. This reading will find you when you need to hear it. Okay, this is important message coming from your spirit guides, your spirit team, and your higher self. Okay, I am currently recording this during the solar eclipse that is occurring on October the 2nd. In Libra. Okay, so we are experiencing themes of balance and cosmic order and cosmic justice at the moment, but alas, this reading will find you when you need to hear it. Okay, we have the Six of Pentacles for you, pile one. The Six of Pentacles is blessings coming in for you based on your purity of heart and purity of intentions. We will get to this a little bit more in depth in a minute. Then we have the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands indicates competition, conflict, and strife perhaps. But since it is the Wands, okay, this is illustrating what you have gone through is practice and is making you stronger, and you need to see it from this perspective, okay? And finding balance as well with what you are working on and what you are going through with needing to have more fun as well. Okay, and we have another six here. Two sixes in the tarot indicate positive changes coming in for you. All right, and the Six of Wands illustrates we go from the Five of Wands to the Six of Wands, moving forward in whatever it is that you are working on, becoming stronger because you're integrating the lessons that you have learned through all of this trials, challenges, and tribulations that you have gone through. You are now being blessed by the universe, and you are hearing the messages that spirit, your spirit guides, your guardian angels, and your higher self have to tell you and have to give to you. You are being celebrated by your spirit team, but also by your community. And you need to watch out for some people that perhaps are jealous of you, okay? You are being victorious. You are being celebrated. And this is very nice to see, pile one. All right, let's get to this a little bit more in depth. Now, the Six of Pentacles here is a card that illustrates blessings from the universe. Like I had mentioned, I am recording this around the date of October the 2nd. October the 2nd, 2024 is when we are experiencing a partial solar eclipse in Libra. Okay, now as you see here, we have the scales of justice here, which is Libra. And whenever I see the scales of justice, I am reminded of the goddess and concept from the Egyptian pantheon named Ma'at. Ma'at illustrates cosmic order and cosmic justice. And after you die in the Egyptian cosmology and Egyptian theology, you are faced with Ma'at along with Thoth, and they will weigh your heart against a feather. And whether or not your heart is lighter than the feather or heavier than the feather will indicate the direction that you go in the afterlife. If your heart was heavier than a feather, this means that you lived a life of malintent, of treachery, and of deception, and you took advantage of people, and you were selfish. Okay? And this would indicate your direction in the afterlife. Your soul would get devoured by a monster at this point, and you would cease to exist. Now, if your heart was lighter than a feather, this indicated that you were in fact leading a life of pure intention. I will mention that no one is perfect, okay, but it matters of when you actually go through situations of if you are, I don't like to use the term victim, but if you had situations happen to you and you were able to not fall into victim mentality and learn from this situation, find the lesson, find how it could make you into a stronger person, and take it as an opportunity for growth, right? And allow yourself to learn and to become introspective of when perhaps you were not in fact the right person and you perhaps hurt someone else, or you perhaps took advantage of someone else, but you learned from this because you didn't like how it made you feel and you knew that something was awry. And this never ending process of learning about ourselves and striving to become a better person is what can, in fact, make your heart lighter than a feather. We don't bear the burden and the heaviness of our transgressions. We lighten our load as we grow and learn about ourselves and strive to become better people. This is how you gain this blessing from the universe. This is the universe here. He or she or it determines who gets these blessings or not. This is Thoth. This is Ma'at. Ask yourself right now, pile one, if your heart was weighed at this time against this feather, what would be the outcome? Let this concept, let this message be the catalyst on how you interact with the rest of the year and how you motivate yourself moving forward. Now we see here next we have the Five of Wands. You might have been struggling in the past. You might have been going through constant conflicts, maybe between yourself and others, or perhaps even between you and yourself. You're figuring out who you are. And now now you see on a normal Rider-Waite deck, they are in the middle of a duel, but you see this is with wands. They are practicing. All of the trials, traumas, and tribulations and challenges that you have gone through, my dear Pile One, have been to make you a stronger warrior, to make you stronger. Now they are debriefing here and seeing what worked, what doesn't, and they are seeking feedback from each other on how they can become better at what they are doing, which is being warriors. They are honing their skill. And they, even though they might have fallen, even though they might have hurt someone, this is all making us transform into who we are supposed to be. If we can reflect upon this and see how things are either in alignment or not in alignment with our true authentic selves, this is how we can grow. And this is how we can become victorious. Okay? We move from the Five of Wands to the Six of Wands now. We move from conflict, competition, and strife. We need to remember to have more fun as well. Not everything in life is serious. This is the concept of balance, right? With the balancing scales of Libra and Ma'at. You cannot work all the time. All work and no play make Jack a dull boy, right? We are getting constant downloads as well right now. We need to have time to integrate them. This might be a good time for you to shut off your YouTube videos, even though I'm making one right now. I'm finding this myself. It's like I'm getting information overload. Not even just from, I don't really watch the news anymore. I haven't for a long time, but even like I'm not concerned of what's going on outside right now because I am alchemizing so much information that is coming to me through spiritual videos and dreams and just realizations. And so maybe you need to put a pause to everything right now in order for you to integrate the information that you have acquired during this year, during this part of your life. We are in the middle of an eclipse right now, but this is a timeless message. If you have been going through some sort of struggle and conflict, you need to pause and try to reflect upon what this is trying to teach you and who you are becoming. Because you are coming up on top here, pile one. You know, people are seeing you and celebrating you, and you make things look quite easy. They are looking at how far you have come and how far you have grown. And so this gentleman here, he is the captain or the leader of some sort of army, and they have won a battle, okay, because of all of the practice that they have gone through. And now he is the head of a parade. They are having a parade in his honor to celebrate his victory. Now, this is your spirit team telling you that they are very proud of you and that you are going in the right direction. So keep going. They are celebrating your victory and they are wanting to give you these blessings that are coming in because of all of the internal work that you have been doing. You should be very proud of yourself, pile one. Be mindful, though, that not everybody here is celebrating you. So be mindful of who you share your intuitions with. Be mindful who you share what you're going through. Be mindful of sharing what you're working on and your ideas at this time, because there are some jealous people around you as well that are seeing you shine your light, and it is a reflection of what is going on with them if they cannot celebrate with you. But not everyone is meant to go on this journey with you. Okay. They see you riding on your high horse, but you deserve it, pile one. Okay, let's end off here with a Star Code Astral Oracle card, okay? And we will end there for today. Let's see, we have Solar Calm. Very beautiful card here. I will show it to you in just 1 second. So this is the calmness, right? This is the five of wands, right? The calm before the battle or the calm after our practicing session, correct? Where we can analyze what is going on and integrate the lessons and integrate what we have learned, so that we can move forward with purity of intention, so that our heart can be lighter than the feather, correct? Look at that card. When the sun is calm with few sunspots or solar flares, its steady energy is quiet and soothes any turbulence in our solar system. The volume is turned down on all other aspects of your astrological chart. Telescopes see farther into space. People tend to search for the metaphysical. Plant growth slows down on Earth, but the arts and creative processes often blossom. Politics tends to be opinionated but quiet, attitudes more entrenched. It's a hard time to start a revolution. Just appreciate the deep, energizing quiet of this time. Work for steady progress and play the long game. Listen to your muse and support the arts. Take a creative approach. Remember the polka dots in the tarot needing to have more fun and balancing your life out. Take a creative approach and work towards positive change within the systems that are now in place with gentle, steady pressure. Find like minds and grow those deep connections. Listen to the quieter voices that are not usually heard. Whether this is the whispering voice of your intuition or the subtle voice of introverts or unrepresented. In romantic relationships, hold hands and look for places of quiet refuge together. Build relationships now that will help you manifest needed changes when the tide turns and the sun reactivates. The challenge could be right now, it is not the time to push ahead or spark change. If you try to motivate practical change in your life or try a totally new approach, it can feel like trying to light a match in the fog. Be patient and the fog will clear in time. The gift for you right now, pile 1, is meditation helps. Turn down the noise of the outer world and listen with clarity to the knowing within. Let go of the details of the story and feel the call to spirit, to connection, and to the interconnectedness of all existence. In this quiet clarity, you can see far away. Go to the distant stars and come to understand the overarching pattern. If this reading resonated for you, pile 1, please hit that like button and subscribe to my channel if that is something that you'd like to do. You could also hit that bell notification to let you know when I release new videos. And if you want a more holistic approach, you could also check out the other cards as well. Thank you so much for watching. I am so grateful for all of the energy you provided me here today. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye-bye. Good morning, pile 2, and welcome to my channel. This is the Oracle of Zoraya Utranaya. Now today I am facilitating a reading that is a very important message that is coming to you from your spirit team, your spirit guides, your guardian angels, and your higher self. All right, now let's see what we got here. We have the Queen of Pentacles. We have the Three of Wands. And we have the Seven of Cups. Okay, so right away what I'm getting here is that you have some sort of communication coming in that you've been waiting for. It is on its way to you. Okay, you have planted some seeds, you have wished upon a star, and you're going to be spoiled for choice for actually what is coming in for you. Okay, the Queen of Wands here, okay, the Queen of Wands, she is the most resourceful queen in the whole entire minor arcana. She can create opportunities and come up with ideas that are not normally associated with the problem at hand. She can grasp at ideas from the ether, as one could say, okay? And you are being encouraged here to listen to your intuition and listen to your inner resourcefulness. This is your spirit team helping you on your journey here. So maybe do some meditation, maybe experience some quiet time for yourself and ask your spirit guides and ask your guardian angels and even your higher self to assist you in being able to extrapolate ideas to help you on whatever sort of issue or problem you are trying to solve, or perhaps endeavor that you're trying to pursue. The Queen of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles here, she is very abundant and she's very good at managing. She's very good at creating abundance and keeping it, okay? And I believe this is something that you perhaps are working towards with respects to a business or some sort of endeavor that you are trying to make money off of. Okay, you're very fertile with ideas right now. if you see the bunnies here, right here on the corner where my finger is, this is indicating that you are very fertile with ideas with respects to some sort of business endeavor. And you have been actually waiting to hear back from correspondences that you have put out. Perhaps maybe you are waiting to hear back from a business partner. Maybe you are waiting to hear back from some investors, perhaps, or some partners that you might have been seeking out with respects to your business. You might also have been trying to apply to some jobs, okay? Maybe you are trying to expand your horizons, or, trying to find a job that is in alignment with your values and your principles a little bit more. Okay, now this card can have a multitude of meanings, and one of them is on the normal Rider-Waite deck, there are a bunch of cups here, okay? And in them, there are images that illustrate different things that might motivate people. There could be beauty that motivates you, or being attractive. Or aesthetics, okay? And perhaps even power or money or land or riches, okay? Or power, okay? And so what motivates you, pile two? What are your values? What do you value in life? This can change throughout your life as you grow older, okay? And so maybe you have been trying, you are being reflective right now on maybe, me being a banker or a lawyer. If that is what you do, maybe that doesn't resonate with you anymore, and you are needing to find something that gives your life more meaning and more passion. And maybe you're finding that you don't like waking up in the morning anymore, and you're dreading going to work. This is a clue from your body and from your higher self and your spirit team, and that you are not resonating with what you are doing in your life anymore. It's not giving you happiness. It is not giving you joy, and we shouldn't be spending time. We only have a limited amount of time here on earth. We should be spending it doing things that we enjoy, that give us meaning, gives you purpose. Okay, and this is perhaps you are reflecting upon this. What brings your income? What's bringing you in this income? Is it in alignment with your values or not? And perhaps you have even started your own business, or you put your resume out there and you are trying to get interviews. You're applying to other jobs that perhaps are even outside of your domain of expertise, but you are being encouraged. Your message here, my dear pile two, is to pursue things. Even though you might not have any experience, maybe you want to go do some volunteer work in that area to get some experience, so that you can get hired down the road for a job in that field. But I feel with this Three of Wands, you're getting invitations now. You're going to be hearing back. Your ships are coming in. Finally, you've put out some wishes on the star. You've put some things in motion here with the Queen of Pentacles. And now you're starting to hear back and getting invitations. It could be from far away, from other countries, depending on you as a person. This is a general reading, okay? So depending on you and what kind of correspondences you've put out, what kind of jobs you've applied to, or what sort of investors you've looked at, or what kind of business in what areas you might want to be pursuing this in. You might be wanting to move to another country. You might be hearing back from some of these people in other countries, okay, or across town, across your own country, in another state, in another province. Okay, so your ships are coming in, and you are finally going to be seeing movement in some sort of endeavor with respects to finding something that is more in alignment with what you want to do and with your values. Okay. Now let's get a Astro Oracle card here and end off there. All right, and we have Pluto, death and rebirth. Yes, we are definitely feeling Pluto dancing its final dance between Capricorn and Aquarius when I'm recording this video. And like I said, this is timeless. So perhaps you are going through, this is going to be a big transformation. This message that you accept finally coming in for you is going to transform you in ways that you cannot even comprehend, my dear pile 2. Okay, let's get this. 27. That's an angel right there. Pluto is the modern ruler of Scorpio and is a powerful planetoid that takes 248 years to traverse the zodiac. Pluto and Charon, the largest of its 5 moons, circle each other and create a binary system. Most myths connect to Pluto, god of the underworld, have 2 major characters. The one who descends into the underworld to return reborn, like Persephone, and the one who either sends souls down to the underworld or greets them on arrival. From Pluto and Proserpina to Seth and Osiris and Inanna and Ereshkigal. Both sides of these myths, the use and abuse of power and the willingness to be reborn again into their empowered divine self, describes Pluto's influence. Pluto was also lord of mining, retrieving valuables from deep within the earth. The action that you're being called to today, pile 2, is Pluto calls for 3 actions. First, to dig deep. Second, to be willing to transform. And third, to use power wisely. Remember, you're trying to align with your values and transform into who you are meant to be. Pluto calls you to drill down, dig up what is worthy, and bring it to the surface. Then rinse away the dirt and uncover the gold. Bring up riches whenever you dig deep into your soul's work. Notice obsessions, the neuroses. These signs of stress must be listened to and healed, but don't allow them to control you. Pluto reminds you that you can't hold on to the past, but you can take care of yourself. To begin this work, you may have to let go of an old form, as a caterpillar must become the butterfly. Mourn what you've left behind, then get curious about what is about to arrive. We have to shed the old before we can become the new. The challenge for you here is Pluto's shadow side can bring up obsession, depression, mortality, and grief. Pluto plays hardball, so get a guide from this realm if needed. The gift for you, my dear pile 2, is Pluto is asking you, in the face of life and death, why are you here? This is the question. What is your purpose? Isn't this a rhetorical question? Strip down to the essentials and come back to what really matters to find the answer. That is very fitting with the reading that we had here today for you, pile 2. If this reading resonated for you, please hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. That is something that you'd like to do. You could also hit that bell notification to let you know when I release new videos. And if you want a more holistic approach and to see what other messages are coming in for you from spirit guides, if the other images resonated for you as well, check those out too. I am truly grateful for all of the energy provided me here today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye-bye. Good morning, pile 3, and welcome to my channel. This is the Oracle of Zoraya Utranaya, and today I am facilitating for you a reading that it is a very important message for you to hear that is coming from your spirit team, your spirit guides, your guardian angels, your archangels, and your higher self. All right, let's see here. We got 2 that wanted to come out at the same time. It is the 8 of Swords and the Moon. Okay, then we have the 4 of Swords and the 9 of Cups. All right, so right away what I'm getting here is you're going through some sort of spiritual heal, like you're going through some sort of transformation right now, pile three. And you're being encouraged to take a break, take a time out from any sort of media, even the news, but even spiritual videos that you're watching. You're getting a lot of information right now, and you're going into hyper mode. Um, you're getting, it's like overload of information that you're downloading, and you're being asked to rest and recuperate. Take some quiet time, do some yoga, do some meditation. Your body needs to integrate all of the information that you are getting right now, either from the solar flares or just downloads from your higher self, or from like you're elevating in consciousness. You are increasing in vibration, and your body needs to be able to catch up. Your body needs to be able to catch up with you. Okay, we have the Four of Swords here, and you see that this person here is in the Hall of Healing, and one of the septas here, the healing witches or magi or sisters, she is applying healing energy. Kind of looks like Reiki. Maybe this is something that you need to go to, okay, right now. But you're being encouraged to take a break from ingesting information at this time. Okay, I feel that what is going on here is a lot has been illuminated for you. You're going through some sort of big spiritual transformation here, pile two, and a lot of truths have been coming aware. You're being hyper. You're getting a lot of information here. Your eyes are being opened here. This kind of looks like an eye, right? Because you're getting information from your higher self in your spirit team. You're getting a lot of the truths are coming out. You're seeing the world in a different light. Okay, you're becoming more psychic, you're becoming more clairvoyant, clairsentient, clairaudient. Your telepathy is increasing, your dreams might be becoming more vivid. And so I would ask you right now to keep a dream journal beside your bed, so that you can wake up and take note of what you're dreaming on, in case you're getting repeating themes within your dream. Maybe like when you're done this period of rest from information, to look up Jungian dream analysis perhaps. But I would just start documenting what your dreams are, or any sort of synchronicities that you're going through. Maybe start keeping track of them. Okay, and then when you're done this period of rest and recuperation, you know, as our souls and our light bodies develop and elevate in consciousness and increase in vibrational frequency, we are like transversing through dimensions here. Okay, and we are still in a 3D body, and your 3D body is not able to upgrade as fast as our light body is. And so this is, you might be experiencing headaches right now. You might be experiencing perhaps even unable to sleep. Okay, you might be getting skin issues, maybe muscle aches and stuff. Listen to your body. Sometimes if you're working out a lot and then you don't have a lot of energy, listen to your body. Listen to your body. If you need to eat, if you're craving certain foods, eat them. Your body is trying to communicate what it needs to you right now. If you need to rest, you need to drink more water. Okay, maybe go out in nature a little bit more. Take some quiet time. Go out in nature. And like, I went in for a walk the other day in a forest, and I really felt a lot of weight come off of me. The trees kind of sucked it out. Okay, so there's a lot of healing in nature right now, but I feel like you need to take a time out from social media. And even if it's like watching me, that's fine. Like, this is the message that I'm getting, that you need some quiet time for your body, because if you keep ingesting all of this information, even if it's good information, like it's not the news, you're not living in fear, but you're overwhelming your body because it's getting too much. It's like overstimulated with new information, and you need to give it some time to integrate and to resonate within your cells. Okay, because if you don't do that, if you don't resonate, you're going to start feeling trapped within yourself, and you're not going to know what to do with all of this information. and you're going to feel anxious. You're going to feel overstimulated. You're going to feel on edge. Okay. So your message here is to really, and I feel like you're not going to be able to move forward. This is not the normal message that I normally get with the Eight of Swords. Normally it's like self-imposed restrictions, but the self-imposed restrictions that I'm getting for you right now, pile 3, is that if you're going to be restricting yourself from elevating even higher if you don't take this break. Okay? Because it's too much. It's too much, and then you're going to get irritated. You're going to work yourself into a frenzy. So you need to take this time out here. Please listen to me. These are swords, too much information. And it's going to cage you in. It's going to inhibit your ability to move forward. It's going to inhibit your ability to elevate even more if you don't take this time out and rest and recuperate. Do some tai chi, do some yoga, play some instruments. Let's transmute, do some art, like do some singing, go on runs, like work out, like or sleep, okay? Take a bath, but like try to creatively transmute to like to transfer and like help the transformation process and get like you're kind of like shedding it out but in a creative way to make room for more. Okay, so we're kind of filtering everything out so it's not stagnating in you. Like all the information is not just sitting within you. You are able to transmute it out of you. That way, it's going to facilitate this healing and recuperation process even quicker. That's interesting. All right, now, and then this is going to help you feel a little bit lighter as well. The Nine of Cups is like spiritual contentment, spiritual fulfillment. So we're on this process, right? And this is this creative outlet that I'm being encouraged to share with you is going to help you transmute this heaviness, transmute this overwhelming, overstimulated process that you're going through of like getting a lot of downloads at once. And once you're able to transmute all of that in a creative outlet or in an outlet that is healthy, you'll be able to really step into the next phase, which is spiritual contentment and a peace and a space of contentment and happiness and being able to attract more of what you are seeking, of what you want. This is stepping into the energy of what you already have. Okay, but you can't do that if you're being bombarded with all this information that is coming for you. You have to be able to integrate that first. Okay, so that is your message. You want to get from the Eight of Swords here to the Nine of Cups. Okay, so please, and like what's in the middle between these cards is the rest and recuperation. You can't get from one to the other without this important step. Okay? Now we're going to pick a card here from the Star Code Astral Oracle card, and that will be your message from today. Okay. I'm feeling this too. So I know it's hard. Yeah, you got the moon again. Yeah. Okay. So let's see here. What number is the moon? It is 19. Perception. What a beautiful card. The moon, the ruler of Cancer, speaks of the deep inner river of emotions. What motivates you, how you experience and express your feelings, and how you nurture and need nurturance. In your astrological chart, the moon is as important as the sun, even though it is much smaller. By a coincidence of relative size and distance, from our earthly perspective, the sun and the moon are symbols of consciousness and unconscious, appear to be the same size, and this proportion makes eclipses possible. Now, I'm recording this around the solar eclipse happening in Libra on October the 2nd, 2024. That being said, this is a timeless reading. The moon cycles through the zodiac in 27.5 days, the changing signs every 2 days and coloring our moods, habits, and behaviors. The action for you, pile 3, is first perceive what unspoken emotional inner calling and patterns drive you. Look to your own moon sign. When you cooperate with your moon's emotional motivation, you'll find it easier to walk in harmony with your path. Next, investigate the needs and wants of those around you. The emotions underneath the surface actually run the show. Those primary drives are expressed through habits and actions, nuance and expression, rather than through words. Look for that underground ocean. It carries the soul's energy. Speak to the insecurities that slow this process. Act in a way that helps others feel nurtured, warm, and emotionally connected. Make them feel at home. Tend the food, the water, the home base. Like the moon, this energy in the situation will wax and wane, so assess the current phase and work with the cycles. The challenge for you right now, pile 3, is look to feelings rather than logic to move the situation forward. Notice any strange responses to anxiety, touchy personal defenses, nepotism, xenophobia, subjectivity, or insecurity, either in your motivation or in those around you. Tend to the fear that lies underneath these behaviors. In your gift today and for this reading is you are one with the ebb and flow. Watch what sign the moon occupies each day and let the moon teach you about this phase. Align yourself with those tides and make your life easier. Integrate, integrate, integrate. If this reading resonated for you, pile 3, please hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. That is something that you'd like to do. You could also hit that bell notification to let you know when I release new videos. And if you want a more holistic approach as to what is going on with you right now, definitely check out those other cards as well. I am so grateful for all of the energy you provided me here today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye-bye.